Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We got a new toy here on the farm today. I was using it a little bit yesterday. I need to get it moved out of the field because there's a little bit of rain coming, but got the trailer here. Let's walk out there and go get it. A little bit of a walk this morning. It's out there in the middle of the field, about a quarter mile. Not too bad. It's a little chilly this morning. I didn't wear a heavy enough jacket. It's only about 40 degrees. I wish it would warm up. It's April. I want some spring weather. All right, here it is. Check that out. I'm gonna start it up real quick. I didn't lock it. I thought I locked it. Start it up and let it warm up a little bit while I talk about it. Let the glow plugs run a little bit. All right, so this is my brand new Liugong 9051 mini excavator. It's pretty sweet. So you're probably thinking to yourself, what the heck is a Liugong? So I had never heard of this brand before until a couple weeks ago. I was looking at a different mini excavator and trying to figure some stuff out, and I called the dealer on it, and they're like, well, hey, if you're not interested in that one, we sell Liugong. And I was like, what the heck is a Liugong? So I started looking into it. And apparently they're kind of a big deal in the world. They're just relatively new to the United States. So Liugong is one of the top 10 construction manufacturers in the world, and they are the #1 wheel loader manufacturer in the world. So that's kind of their thing. They're relatively new to the US market. They've been selling excavators and stuff here for I think 6 or 7 years. And I went and looked at one, liked the price, liked the warranty. Here it is on the farm. It's pretty well equipped. This is a about 11,400 pound machine. Got an angle blade, hydraulic thumb. It's plumbed for a hydraulic quick coupler, which I bought. I'm gonna get that put on here eventually. It's got 2 auxiliary hydraulics. Nice cab with heat and AC and a radio. Rubber tracks. Got the brush guard on the front here for if you're tearing trees out. Really nice light package. It's pretty sweet. I like it. So I had it out here in the field because we had a big huge ash tree fell down, so I was cleaning that up yesterday. Got it burnt, not much left. I'm gonna stack this up a little bit and try and get this to burn the rest of the way before the rain comes and get that thing out of here. Might kind of level some of this off. Kind of made a little bit of a mess yesterday, but let's get to work. Trying to get that piece to break off. I think I got it. still kind of getting used to the controls. It's a little more, I guess it's quicker than my big excavator, so I'm used to some hesitation. I just got to get used to the feel of this one. It's also a lot faster than my 690. That thing's pretty slow. Tear a couple more of these trees out. So they're kind of hanging over. Oops. Little one I want to get. Hard to break these little tiny trees off. They get stuck between the bucket teeth. I don't think I'm going to get it. Well, maybe we'll just bury it. See if I can get that tree to lay down there a little bit better, burn up. There we go. Wish I had my chainsaw. I'd cut that up and try and stack it, because I'm not going to come back to push that up. So we might have a few limbs to pick up later on, but it'll be alright. Alright, I think we're done here. Pretty quick and high range. I guess I'm not even at wide open throttle, so that's nice. The cab is not exactly spacious, but it's got everything you need. Heat and AC, radio. This is your blade control right here. Joysticks. This controls your thumb right here. This is your boom swing, so you can swing it side to side if you're trying to get in a corner. Nice screen for the gauges. These are your lights and wipers. This is your throttle. Windshield opens up. It's got a visor, which is nice. So, a lot nicer than the old 690, that's for sure. There it is. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to load it on this trailer because it gets a little tippy back there. Of course, I was in some pretty soft ground and the ramps dug in. But last time I loaded it, what did I do? I had the blade backwards and I loaded it up and it wanted to tip back. So I put the blade forwards, stretched the boom out to try and keep the weight forward. That seemed to work better. I'm sure I looked like an idiot doing that because there's other people that do this all the time, but I'm new to loading a mini on a gooseneck trailer, I guess. So let's head down the road. Try to strap the ramps down, otherwise they'll flip out when you hit a bump. So that's always fun. So I was planning on taking this down to another farm and cleaning up trees, but now it looks like the rain's gonna start here any minute. So I think I'm gonna go back to the shop and just hang out for a little bit, see what the weather does, and go from there, I guess. Well, we decided to bring it down here to the farm. If we get rained out, we're gonna need it down here anyway, so it can sit, I guess. We'll get unloaded here real quick and start stacking trees, see how long the rain holds off. I can test out the wipers. They work. Alright, I am having an issue here. I think this thing has a heated seat, but I can't figure out how to turn it off. I called the salesman and he's like, I don't know, I don't think it's supposed to have a heated seat. I don't see any switches. He said there might be something on the back of the armrest. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, down here, stacking trees. Dad's got the Kubota loader tractor. He's bringing them down here. Once this pile gets a little bigger, I'll stack them on top because I can reach a little higher. But it's starting to rain pretty good now. I don't know how much more we're going to do this, but guess we'll keep going. Oh, dropped my sunglasses. Little bit bigger hedge tree, see how it does on this one. little too tippy. Might have to nose up to it and put my blade down. Try that. I brought the chainsaw, but I don't really want to get out in the rain. Come on. Well, you guys can watch me struggle with this. I'm sure it's real entertaining. There we go. Fill in my hole that I made. So the problem with hedge trees is if you just break them off, they'll grow back even worse. It's like you make them mad and then they grow back 10 times as worse. So you got to rip the roots out or cut them off and put Tordon on them to kill them. Alright, I'm getting in the manual to see if I can figure out this heated seat because my butt is really hot. Alright, I didn't find anything about a heated seat in the manual, but I found a plug down there that kind of looks like it was connected to the seat, so I just unplugged it. We'll see what happens, I guess. Hope I didn't unplug something that I need. Well, we got rained out. It didn't take too long for things to get a little sloppy. Dad was having trouble getting around with the tractor, and we don't really want to route it up too bad. So we decided to call it for now. We got some of them picked up anyway. So the reason why I wanted to buy a mini excavator, a couple things. The big excavator, it did its job. I got kind of my big jobs done, and now I just don't really need it around. And it's getting to the point where I have to fix it every time I want to use it. It's either got a blown hydraulic hose or just, it's always something with that thing. So I wanted something easier to move around. Mini excavator I could pull with my pickup. A little bit more versatile. I'm hoping to buy like a mulcher or a mower attachment for it and do some stuff like that. And I'm also wanting to pick up some work on the side, you know, fixing tile holes, doing stuff like that. So farming is not a great moneymaker right now, so a lot of farmers need something on the side to do, and I really enjoy running excavators, so I figured that'd be a good little side business for me. So probably going to get rid of the big excavator and start doing a little bit of work here and there for hire with the little one. So far I really like it. I was a little skeptical on buying a brand that I don't know anything about, but I did my research and it seems like a pretty good company to be involved with. Got a good warranty. It's got a Yanmar engine, which is bulletproof, and I guess they use the same pumps that Caterpillar mini excavators use, so I guess that's good. So figured I'd give it a shot. And yeah, that's what I did. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.